is Eric, and I'm from Sweden. So I'm coming from far away to do this. And you can see here on the image, I'm not going to show that many pictures. I'm going to demonstrate most of the things. But I work a lot with recycling. So that's me in the middle of a recycling mountain of paper, newspapers. And in the, I have this pointy stick here. You can see there's a little head there. That's the CEO of the recycling company that I dug down into a hill of paper for this image. So I'm going to talk about the story of an invention that we have. We have a toy. We invented a toy by accident. And the reason we invented that is because we invented a clothespin. So clothespins, you recognize these? Yeah? This is a regular one. You see the evolution of the clothespin from the wooden pin to the spring-loaded wooden pin to the plastic clothespins to all these weird modifications of clothespins. When we designed a new clothespin, we made monsters. So we call it monster mimicry. So these are monster mimetics. You see the monsters? They could only hold a business card. So completely ridiculous. Not good for anything except holding one business card. But we started like fumbling with all these things that could bite and chew on stuff. So I'm an industrial designer and a mechanical engineer, so I thought it was fun to just figure out new ways of biting stuff. So all of a sudden, I made this weird, you almost can't see it there, but there's a little fish on the images. You see that little fish thing? This is going to be a really weird demonstration. That little fish thing is this very small piece of plastic. This is a clothespin. You would never believe it. Does anybody believe it? No. Like, can I? No, this is taped here. I don't have any. Let's see. Ah, there we are. Can somebody come here and demonstrate with me? Yeah, you can come up. You too. So you take one end, and you can take the other end here. You can go down there and all that. You can go down there. And now I remembered, of course, we need a T-shirt. Unfortunately, I only have one clothespin with me. But this is wet and dirty, okay? No, it's not wet. It's not dirty. It's wet and newly washed. So we have to dry it out in the sun, of course. Yeah. So we hang it up on the clothesline. Then we take our clothespin and we click it on there. And usually we have one on that side too. But I forgot to bring two. It's been a little bit crazy over at the booth back in the Zen Garden. So now you can, if I hold it, I can actually hold that a little bit. You wouldn't believe how hard it sticks. So it sticks really hard, and then you just twist it off. So that was an invention. We figured, wow, this is great. Yeah, I can fix that later. So thank you so much for a warm applause for our demonstrators. Thank you so much. You're gonna get some strawberries later, both of you. So anyway, it turned into the world's first color matchable, really designed clothespin. That's our underpants. So yellow ones. That's only in Sweden. Anyway, this clothespin. Do you know a single brand of clothespins? No, a single brand of clothespins. No, it's so generic. Exactly, you just go to any convenience store and you pick up some clothespins or wherever you find them. So for a small business like ours, it's impossible to try to launch a new version of a clothespin. But what we did find out was that we found a machine, a scrapbooking machine, that could make these clothespins, so you could make as many as you wanted yourself from any kind of material and just try it out. So all of a sudden we have this really neat little clothespin here. I'm just going to use it so I demonstrate that I'm using it. There we are. So it holds it in place. Doesn't swing around as much. Anyway, this was cool. So I was given a talk about the scrapbooking machine where you can make your own clothespins. And I was connected to a place in Chennai, India. So I flew over there to revolutionize the clothespin market in India, because they have two things. There's a lot of waste. There's a lot of trash laying around. All kinds of materials. They hang a lot of clothes. and they use a lot of clothespins. Are you from? So there's great use for clothespins, we figured. So we'll bring them there. So we donated a machine to the Little Lamb School in Chennai, India, to try this out. And we thought, this is going to be magnificent. We're going to rule the clothespin world. So we started making them. These are the teachers over there, showing all the stuff. You see them making the thing on the machine. What do you think the kids did? Puppets? Puppets? Animal monsters? Yeah, maybe. They used it as a construction kit. So they started building stuff and building huge molecular structures. So we were like, nobody buys them construction kits. Somebody supplies the school with clothespins. So one of the kids wanted to use it as a clothespin because that's misuse of something that is as fun as this. They can bound, and you can just play around with it. You can construct. You can start building. So that's the day. This is 2 years ago. That's the day I figured I need to make a construction kit for the machine. So the infinite construction kit that you can make as many pieces as you want. And you can just go scavenge material, make more pieces. But it doesn't just say, oh yeah, I'm running on reserve battery power. Does anybody, is there a charger here? No? Otherwise, we're almost done with the regular face of This happened back at Oslo Maker Fair too. Does anybody have a... Lucky. So now you can sing a song while waiting for this. Do something nice together. Check it out there. So anyway, that's what happened. And then, 2 years later, or 1.5, what year later? Last year, a year ago, a year and a half maybe. I was watching a documentary. I had a lot of spare time, and stuff was just happening. So I sat there and I saw this documentary about a hula hoop. You know, one of those big rings, and flat sheet, and how big things you could stick through that one. That ring, if you extended it like that. And that's when we come up with the idea of having just a simple hole and pivot system. So all of a sudden, we accidentally, I was sitting down with, actually, there's another story to that too. I was sitting down with my AutoCAD software. I'm sitting down with the CAD software, going to make a 5-piece connector just to build one of the extrusions. And I wanted to have that hole to just be able to connect more stuff to it. This is really bad for stage demonstration purposes. This might be the smallest thing you can see here, but you can see the picture there. So when I was making that 5-legged icosahedron piece, you know, you would spin it a certain amount of degrees in the computer just to make more pieces. But I saw this one, which was the first leg I drew, and I figured, why not cut this out and just see what happens? So I cut out the single strawberry, which is the name of it now, and it turns out that you can just connect like this and start building, connect it again, the same piece all the time. And now you have this fantastic, springy, mechanical straw. Wow. No wows? Thank you so much. But then, it doesn't end there. You know, you can't stop at this. We can go here. Whoa! It's a friction lock, so you can build any angle with the same piece and have it locked. So, for example, if you want to build a tree with any angle that points out, if you want to reverse engineer a tree or anything like that, you can do that. And we're just now building, playing around with them. Whoops! You can connect cardboard like this. This is the cardboard crane. This connects cardboard mechanically too. So this is a little girl crane. From our Kickstarter video. We had a successful Kickstarter run in January. We did, however, catch the Kickstarter hardware delay bug, so it's being delivered next week. We were supposed to have it here at our stall. But I'm just going to show some things. This is also the cardboard mechanical monster head. Everything there is just trash. And this is the Strawbees. See that? The walking machines. So it turns out you can make all kinds of really advanced mechanical structure with just regular straws. This is a snake. You can look around. You can just squeeze it. And we can animate these with Arduinos. This very strange little thing. And then we animated them in Sweden just by tilting them. So it takes almost no force to make something look very much organic and straight. But this isn't the real engineering thing, but this is the inner parts of a, so this is for our kids' education classroom, where they can make these pieces. This is a part of an umbrella. Do you recognize the umbrella structure? So you can just make this umbrella thing. So some advanced mechanics, really, really simple little thing. And all came up because I saw that documentary. I had my vinyl cutter. I had this little die cutter. Otherwise, it would never happen. But I could just cut them out. You see this nice as a bracelet too. But yesterday, here at Maker Faire, we were having this, showing this advanced mechanics things. And a kid took hold of it, and it turned into this. Wow. Oh, a bird that just flies around and scoops in. Just has its own life. So it's a very strange little thingy. And the last of this, I hope I haven't run over time. I don't know how we are on time. But the last little thing I want to do is one of the... It's fun. You can just stand here all day. I can just... Wow. Prepare to be hypnotized by the MIT and me invented hypnotizer. Okay? We prepare? Whoa. And we're looking for a name for this structure because we don't know it yet. So what's the name? If you invented your part of the craft, completely open source construction project that is named Strawbees. So please join us, come over to our stall, build a little bit, or just have fun. And maybe a school or something could need an infinite kit. Hope you had fun. Ask me questions afterwards. Thank you very much. And this is obviously a trash and bow tie too. You can make bow ties at our stall if you find some fabric. Thank you very much.